In the last session, we have discussed about functional components and how to make use of properties. So by using properties, we can share data from parent component to child component. Today, let us go with one more example. That is how to create cards in React.js. So the meaning of cards is like, for example, if I open this Amazon, you are seeing some symbols, right? These you can consider like a card. This one you can consider like a card. This is also one more card. This is also one more card like this. So these are called as cards here. So how to create these cards, that we are going to learn in today's session, right? For that one, first of all, let us open our project folder in Visual Studio Code. Open this React project. Let me open this in Visual Studio Code. Open in command prompt initially. Then say code dot. The complete project folder will get opened in Visual Studio Code. Let me remove all these things. So we are not worried about the profile now. So this one. So to go with the example of card, let us create one component here, card. So before that, let me go with a folder, create a folder, card. In components folder. Now create a file card.jsx in card folder. Card.jsx. Okay. Now let us do this step. Then here we'll write the code for card.jsx. And after that, let us create a file card.css in card folder. Card.css. Let us develop this code now. Under components folder, let us create one new folder, card. In this folder card, let me create the file card.jsx and one more file card.css, styling purpose. Now, in this card, let us go with the function card. Function card, and here we'll say return. Let us go with the development. I'm creating one development. Now, here in card.css, let me create one style called as .card, a class selector, where I'm going with width as some 200 pixel, height is some 350 pixel. The sizes are your wish. Based on the situation, we go with the size. Then box shadow 008 pixel. I'm going with the red color. Then margin 20 pixel. Then let me say text align as center. Okay, I've just created one card, class here card with these values. With these are the styles. Now in card.jsx, so what are the division we have created? Let me refer to the class name as card. I'm referring to the class name as card here. Now, in app.jsx, import this card. And here, in order to use that, we have to write here export default card. Now, in this import single quotes dot slash card.css. Okay. In app.jsx, let us render this card component. How to render card component? We have to say like this: card. So select this and press enter key. The respective import will happen automatically. Now let us run this code up to here. Come to prompt. How to run? npm run dev. Now open browser. Type the URL http://localhost 5173. See, it has created one card for us, right? So the height is somewhat more. Let us decrease the height here. Let me make it as a 250 pixel. So we are getting this card. This is the concept of card. Now once I create this card, now I need to go with some images inside the card. I want to go with some image, some description like this. Okay. Now let us insert the image here. So in order to insert image, what tag we have to use? img tag. img src equal to. Let me insert some image here. Let us take some image from Google. Let me take something like mouse image. Mouse image. Let me take some mouse here. Let me go with this image. Okay, images are your wish. Right click and say copy image address. You can see the option say copy image address. Then come to our Visual Studio Code, paste the address. Paste the address. Okay. Now provide the width of the image. Something like I'm going with 100%. 100%. Then height. Let me go with some 250. Height I'm going with what value? 250. So this is the image I'm including. Now check the result. See here, we got the mouse. Right? Now I want to go with some heading. Like let me go with the description of that image, like H3. Let me say mouse. Let me go with one paragraph. Computer USB mouse. Some description. Computer USB mouse. Then create one button. Create one button by the. Create one button by the. So I'm just going with the title, some description, and a button by now. Check it here. See here. We are getting see mouse USB mouse by now. Now this also should be part of your card here. So let me increase the size, or we can even height we are saying 250. Now let me make it as 150. Check it here. Okay. So we can even reduce the sizes here. Just we have to plan and reduce the sizes. So let me say something like 180, and this one will make it as 280. We have to do the experiments. Okay. So now it is somewhat looking good for us. Now let us even add some styles to this elements. This one H3 paragraph and button. Let us add some styles. So how to add the styles here? Dot card H3. Let me say color as blue. Then dot card paragraph font style. Font style. Let me say italic. Then font size. Font size. Something let me say go with 15 pixel. Now dot card button or button. Let me say padding as 10 pixel, 10 pixel. Then border, let me say none. Background color, let me say yellow. Then color is red, the text color is red. Then border radius, let me say some 15 pixel. Just I'm providing the styles for H3 element, P element and button. Now see the result. See, it's coming like this. So mouse is coming in blue, this is italic, and by now is the button here. Clear? We have created one card, right? So one card is ready. So like that, if I want to create multiple cards, what I should do? Very simple. Go to this app.jsx. Now create multiple cards. Create multiple cards. That's it. So how many cards you add? That many cards you are going to get here. All the cards are coming one by one, right? So here, all the cards are displayed here. Now I want to get this card side by side. When you want to get the cards side by side, go to this app.jsx file, sorry, app.css file. Here, you go with the element, sorry, you go with the class selector app, and let me say display as flex. Display as flex and justify content space evenly. Let me remove this and show you. So I'm just saying display as flex. So when I say display as flex here, in app.jsx, refer to the class name. What is that? App. Now see. So we are getting the cards side by side. Now I want to display evenly, means the space between the cards should be equally same. Then what we should do? Here we need to use justify content space evenly. Justify content space evenly. See here. The spaces between the cards you are going to get evenly. So we have totally created 4 cards. Clear up to here? Any questions? How good? See, the component whatever I have created here card, the component whatever we have created, I'm reusing that card here. See, how many cards you require? Just to render this card here. Just add the tag card here, then that many cards it's going to create for us. How simple the React is. Now, in every card, it is going with a different, here it's going with same images. Now I want to change the image here. So for every card, I want to go with a different image. Like I want to go with something like speaker. I want to go with something like keyboard or any other USBs. Or sorry, this one like mouse. I want to go with something like mobile phone, like that. A watch, like that. I want to go with the different symbols over here. Okay, then how to manage that? How to manage different symbols? So for this one, we have to make use of what? The concept called as properties. To make use of what here? Properties. So what you do? Here, I'm taking the card. This image I'm taking here. This image I'm taking. So what are the image I'm taking? That image address you pass from this parent component. From parent component, you pass the URL. So here, you take the property URL equal to take this URL. Take this URL and keep it over here. So this is our URL. I'm sending a property called as what here? URL. Then, so how to take this URL value? How to take this URL value? by using what here? We have to make use of props here. Make use of props. And how to take that URL value? Yesterday we discussed. Image equal to image src equal to what we had right here. In between curly braces, we had to say props.url. What we had right here? Props.url. So whatever the URL property we have created, this value it's going to take and takes that image here. Similar way, go with the remaining URLs here. URL equal to. So for second one, let me take some image. Something like speakers. Speaker image. Let me take this speakers. Right click and say copy image address and paste over here. Copy image address. Okay. Then third one, let us go with something like mobile image. Take some mobile phone image. Right click and say save copy image address. Then go to this one. Third one, URL equal to, go with the address of that image. Why it is not taking .jpg? Let me do one more time. Right click and say copy image address. Then paste it here. It's coming. Then next one, fourth one. Let me take something like what else will you have? Watch image. Take some watches. Copy image address. Paste it here. When I'm copying for the first time, it's not coming. Again, if I right click and say copy image address, now if I paste it, still not coming, right? Image is coming here. Okay. Okay. Now, so we have passing this property called as URL. So where I'm taking the value of the property over here, props.url. Now check it here. Our result. It's unable to take the images. Not in double quotes. See here. So we got the images here. First one is mouse, speakers, this one mobile phone and watch. So we have changed the images. Now what changes we need to do? We need to change even the name. We need to change the name, what it is, and even we have to change the description of that. Okay. So for that one, what we should do? Again, go to this app.jsx, app.jsx. So what properties we need to send here? We have sent the URL. Next, what you can send? What you can send here? Next one, we can send the name. Name equal to, we'll see here. First one is mouse. Here also name equal to. Second one, we have taken speakers. For third one, we'll say name equal to something like mobile phone. For the last one, we'll say name equal to something like watch. Take the names, everything are your wish. Then how to take this name value here? How to take the name value here? Here the name should come. So in between curly braces, what we have to say? Props.name. In between curly braces, what we have to say? Props.name. Now check it. Check the result here. See here. We are getting, see the result: mouse, speakers, mobile phone, watch. Then, similar way, change the description also. So how to change the description? Go to this card.jsx. Provide what value now? Description. Description equal to computer USB mouse. First one. Computer USB mouse. Then this is third image, right? For third image, it's a mobile phone. So we'll say here something like Oppo mobile phone. For first one, we'll say here description. Description equal to computer USB mouse. For second one, speakers now we'll say here description. Description. So we'll say something like high quality computer speakers, or you can say computer, something your wish, computer speakers. Then third one, we have given the description. Fourth one, let us go with the description as Titan main sponge. So we have given description for all the things. See here, we are providing the URL. You can copy the URL from Google. We have provided the name. We have provided the description. Name and description. Right. So what we have done, see, in app component, we have created one division referring to class name as app. So we are rendering card component. To the card component, what properties you are passing? URL means the image address, the name and description. For every card, I'm giving the URL, name, description. So for every card, I've given this. Now we have already taken this URL value and name value. Now I need to take description value. So here I need to write the description. So you can say how to take the value of description. You can say props.description. That's it. So once you say props.description, see, for everything, the name has been changed. For everything, the name has been changed. Okay. So this by now is coming down now. So based on that, you can change the width here. R.css. Let me make it as 300. Here. Okay. Clear how to make use of these cards, how to design the cards? Very, very important one and very good one. So please practice this compulsory. These cards concept are very, very important whenever you are designing any web pages. Okay. So let me copy the code from here. Code.jsx. This is the complete code for code.jsx. Next one, code.css file. This is the complete code for code.css file. Next step, update app.jsx file. This is the code for app.jsx file. So the images your wish, okay? What are the images you want to take, you can take it. Next one, update app.css file. App.css. This is the code for app.css. Okay. Run the project. How to run the project? Click your prompt npm run dev. Then open browser and type the following URL. What is that? http://localhost:5173. That's it. So where you can able to see the result here. So when you go with the React.js, creating components is very, very easy. And that components, whatever you create, we can reuse that components very easily over here. Reusability of the components will be very easy. So that's the reason people are choosing React.js for developing front-end web applications. Okay. All right. So please practice this. Let me stop here. And in tomorrow's session, I'll go with the new topic. That is the concept of state and use state hook. State concept and use state hook. That concept we are going to discuss in the tomorrow's session. Right. Thank you.